In this video, we'll go through our first part of our research series, which we'll talk about looking at profitable markets. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, if you want to know about using Google Trends and other research methods, we go through a number of research methods in the other courses, such as Info Product Mastery, Traffic, E-commerce Mastery, as well as Digital Advertising Mastery. So each course has its own research method, and I don't want it to be redundant. So you can look at those videos to see other research methods which would apply to your affiliate marketing as well. What I do want to do in this particular video is I want to show you another method that you can use to get ideas or markets. And that's by going to Quantcast with the top sites. Now you just go to quantcast.com/top-sites and it'll bring up this list right here. So these are the top 100 sites in the world. And basically, if you take a look at some of these, this will give you an idea of what's popular. It tells you the monthly people or the people that visits monthly. And also you can scroll down, you can go to the next page. Now, obviously going with the Google or something like that, you're not going to do that, right? But there are some other options on here that will let you know that, okay, maybe you have an opportunity to model one of the sites or even dig into that particular market. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next page. I'm going to go to page 3. Okay. And as I look through here, I wonder what this is, humblebundle.com. So let's go ahead and click on that and take a look. So I'm going to go to humblebundle.com. Okay, so basically it's a store of some type. Okay, but this is, according to Quantcast, it's a top 300 site in the world. So obviously they may run bundles for different types of products and things like that. So it's kind of like a deal of the day, it looks like. So you could do the same thing here, okay? But if you're not competing or looking to create your own product, which we talk about creating your own product in another video, even if you're an affiliate, you could look and see if they have an affiliate program. Okay. Now we know that this is a popular site because it's one of the top 500 sites in the world. So this is how you would begin to take a look and see if there's a particular market or niche that you could go into. Okay, so using a site like Quantcast will allow you to do that. Now, another thing I want to show you is going to a site like magazines.com, and I'll explain why. Let's hop over there first. Okay, so why magazines.com? Now, a lot of people, they'll just jump into trying to use some kind of software tool that they bought to try and find a niche. But if there's a magazine on a particular topic or market, then you can best believe that there's money in it, because magazines really only publish because they have advertisers in them. So if there are people advertising in them, then you can bet that there's money to be made in that particular market or niche. So this is one of the places that I would start. I would come and I would take a look at what types of magazines are out there. So you see you have this Women's World thing here, in style, okay, fashion, things like that. So I would come up here and I would go through, I would start through the women's, and then I would look and see what kind of categories they have. Okay. So bridal and weddings, right? Fashion and beauty. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click on fashion and beauty. And now I can take a look at a lot of these magazines. Now, here's the cool thing is that the magazine is the actual sales letter. So if there's topics on the actual magazine cover, then you can best believe that people are interested in that. And this is why I would recommend going over to a site like magazines.com. So let's go ahead and let's click on this one right here. Okay, so look at this one. Okay. Prime your brain and body for new levels of satisfaction. So it's talking about sex there. So obviously people are interested in that. Okay. 5 signs he's just using you. So it's talking about relationships. Okay. And we could even take a look at past categories as well. Okay. So this is a lot of sex options in here. Okay. So it's just talking a lot about sex. So maybe that's not where I want to focus. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at Vogue. Okay. So same thing here. Okay. Fashion, modeling. All right. So this is looking good. All right. I'm going to go back. Well, I'm going to go here. Okay. To Bazaar. Okay. So hair and makeup, right? Getting different types of looks. So that comes to fashion and clothes and apparel. Okay. So just in this short time, we found a number of markets that we can tap into that people would probably really be interested in. Now, the proof of it is whether or not we go ahead and take that and type it into the search engine and see if there are advertisers. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. So this is probably not one where I would look at. I would probably go to another one. Okay. Detoxing. Okay. All right. So the next step is for me to go to Google and then type in one of those options and see if there are actual advertisers. If there's actual advertisers, then we know that we have a niche, because people do not spend money unless they're making money. Okay. So that's the final thing we want to see, is if there are advertisers based around a certain keyword. So let's go to Google and do that. Okay, so we saw makeup, which is a general topic, which we know there's going to be advertisers based upon that. So here's the thing that I would do. I would come down for a general topic. I would look at related searches. Okay, but you can see here that there are a couple of advertisers. So that lets us know that, okay, we do have something here. Let's dig a little bit deeper. I'm going to type it in like that. Okay. All right. So we do have advertisers there. All right. Now, here's something that also helps. The people also ask option. Okay, this gives you an idea of what people are asking within Google. So look at this, done at Sephora. How much does it cost to get your makeup done at MAC? So these are things that I would take a look and see if there are affiliate programs for Sephora and MAC Cosmetics. All right, so let's type that in. All right, so look at this right here. Okay, they do have an affiliate program. And based upon the questions and also the interest in the makeup, this could be a market that we will go into. Now, we talk about in other videos what steps you should take to start building your own following, but this is how I would go about finding potential markets. I would, one, look at Quantcast, also look at magazines.com. Based upon those interests, then I would look and see if there are advertisers in Google, and if it is, then I would start to do my keyword research and other things based around that particular market or niche, not just jump to a keyword research tool. Okay. We want to be in markets where people are actually spending money. And the way we can determine that is if we type it into a search engine like Google. And if we see that there are advertisers based around those keywords, then we know that there is potential money to be made within that market. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. Let's go ahead and go to the next video now, and I'll see you there.